not sure about the ones up here in the hangars.
Yeah.
When I flew to Oshkosh in 2012, sometimes I ended up having to put some in it. That's Scott Kessler and Hummel engines. Wait. Yeah, okay, we might be able to use it on the inside of the other engine. Yeah, but not on this one. I mean, that's not all I can say. That's what they tell me.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty doggone interesting.
Oh, it's a neat little deal. And I'm taking this.
That's got weight.
It's got such a fat wing.
I did notice it did have pretty good.
Yeah, and that's of course to slow it down a lot less. And this is the short wing version. Now we got one of the airports before.
Well, it's the old runway that used to be the main.
Hi there, Emma. If you... Yeah, I'm a camera. Me and Mark flew up here. Well, I followed Mark. Well, I guess I did kind of follow it because I had to.
A friend of mine has a 46 Veronica Chief, and it's just about like that thing, except it's cloth. Yeah. And you got it right there.
Actually, long flying club up to
Oh, Fred, keep switching.
that's smoke oil.
Oh, I won't get nowhere. Found the clothes.
Armbands that you can buy. They're little bracelets. If you guys see me up here, I've got one that they gave me last year, and I'm totally gonna buy like 2 or 3 more. There they go, right in front of us. KC Copters, Kansas City-based company, owned by Johnny Rollins. This is a really cool company because they just started not too long ago. It's really incredible to see Bob maneuver this aircraft as he does, because this airplane itself, it has a 180 horsepower engine. Now I was telling you about that SJ6, 600 horsepower. Some of these others you'll hear 300, 280 horsepower. 180 horsepower. You've got to be pretty skilled to maneuver the aircraft in such a way that he is currently today. The engine from the aircraft he's flying in actually came from a 1960 Piper Cherokee. I'm sure we got some people. Okie doke. I think he's gearing up for one of the main maneuvers that a lot of folks know. It's called a hammerhead. So if this is his next go, he's going to pull straight up until he can't go up any longer, and then he's going to kick a rudder and then just he's going right back down. Oh, there he goes, there he goes. Wait for it. He's going to kick that rudder right there. There he goes, right back down, left to right. Bob Richards at the Cameron, Missouri Air Show. You'll have to be sure to check Bob out. He's got a Facebook page also, so you want to check him out so you can check out his show schedule. I think he's going to be performing a few more times this year in the Kansas City area, kind of in the Midwest really is where he stays. Nice snap rolls. Woo! He has a hard time deciding if he wants to be up in that ravine. He's really good at that. All right, Bob Richards, here it comes. Woo, nice dive edge. Okay, we've decided he's dusting the runway for bugs, so he's trying to cut down on the bug population a little bit here. Let's see if he's going to set it down. There you go. Woo! Tail wheel first, Steven. Okay, now watch this tail wheel. It's still up there. He's going to keep pulling it up. Okay, he dropped it right now, but he'll... I got it. As an 18-month-old toddler, he soloed on his 16th birthday in Indianapolis and became a private pilot at 18, just 2 weeks before entering Beast Barracks, boot camp for the United States Military Academy at West Point. There's a nice 4-point roll by Jeff. I didn't want to count it because anyone knows Jeff, he doesn't want us to count him. Jeff, you know, when he comes back through, we got to give him a big round of applause. I bet he's going to give us a big wave, too. Isn't that a beautiful aircraft, folks? There he is. That is one beautiful aircraft. Again, 1945 SMJ-6 advanced trainer used in World War II, folks. This P-40 ceased. There were 13,738. Here you go. Give us a little shot of the belly of that airplane. It's not every day you get to see the belly of a P-40 Warhawk here in Cameron, Missouri. What a great opportunity. Nice low pass. Off the ground. That's Burke Samgrave. Great landing on that P-40 Warhawk. You got to take care of those things. There's not a whole lot of those left. Hey, Ripper, you know how many are left? Not too many. Okay, I got Ripper up here from KC Flight. He's a good guy. I think he's going to come pester me a little when KC Flight goes up to play around in the sky. So one, it looks like we got the last airplane also rolling. There they go, KC Flight. They're going to go orbit, like we said, orbiting. They're just going to kind of go off in a distant area, kind of form up together and wait so that they can do their performance. Okay, now it looks like P-40 is now back taxiing. So again, get staged so you can give a big wave and round of applause to your congressman. Sam Graves, of course, he's just from... If you're a pilot, you probably already know about it, but it is 100%, not 100%, it's a pilot's air show is what I'm saying. You got some key performers there. July 11th, Tarkio, Missouri, Gould Peterson Memorial Airport. It's a great show, ladies and gentlemen. Snap rolls, why not? Because when you're Brian Krill, that's just what you do, right? Right? So the cool thing is, Brian Krill, what's that now? Dennis is coming back. He's over here to your far right. Yeah, inverted, weird. That's strange for Brian. Okay, yeah, right side up. How about it? He's a little unlike a lot of these air show pilots we have here today. You see, he didn't grow up around airplanes like most of these folks did. In '96, he actually experienced his first flight. He was 18, and it was a skydive. So he flew, but he jumped out of a perfectly good airplane, and he never landed with it. So, I mean, he obviously landed with a parachute, but that's kind of how he got hooked on aviation. He was a skydiver. There he comes back around. I tell you, Brian puts on one heck of a performance. We got to give a shout out to Jake Landis. This is not Brian's usual airplane, and that's okay, because he's got Jake's plane that he can fly in and fly just as well as his own. I love that black and gold color scheme he's got. So again, after his first jump, he was totally hooked on aviation. He ended up having more than 60 takeoffs in an airplane before ever experiencing his first landing. To air refueling wing. Woo! He likes to scare us with that little ravine too, doesn't he? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I gotta tell you again, I told you he's an air refueler pilot. He's obviously in the Guard. All right, that is solid. You need to go to Brian Carell Air Shows on Facebook, like his page, and also BrianCarellAirShows.com. Ladies and gentlemen, here he comes. Let's give him a huge round of applause, Brian Carell. I cannot get over the sound of those radial engines. I'm telling you. So picture that times 4. That's what you get with Team AirShow. But this solo routine is worth it. You've got to listen to this engine. I'm going to try not to talk over the top of it. Here he comes, right to left, Mark Henley. We love you, Mark. Woo! This is where the air show promoter goes, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Check it out. That's one way to burn out right there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, he is coming this way. Put your hands together for Mark Henley.
That's why he's talking.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to my buddy you were just hearing me talk to. This is Ripper. We like to call him Philip Lamb, too. He's a good guy. He is one of the team leaders here with KC Flight Formation Team. And, he's getting some notes. Apparently, he wants some notes for his guys. No, Ripper's a really good guy. He was one of the main founding individuals of this group. You guys have been an organization how long now? What year did you guys start?
We started in...
Sorry about that quick technical issue here. Test, test, test. Just talk a little louder, Ripper. We got this.
We started in 2009 with 4 airplanes and started doing high school football games just for fun. And have grown into this.
Was it mostly Lee Summit High School or any in particular?
You know, I went to Blue Springs High School, so we started out there.
We won't hold that against you.
Made them nervous.
You made...
That guy.
Test, test, test. Hey guys, we're back. Sorry about that. Little bit of a sound. Okay, so here comes some smoke blowing action. Again, I really appreciate the bug control that you guys are offering here today. That's great.
Right at it.
Yeah, you're going to smoke us all out, right?
The wind's blowing right at us, so this will be perfect.
Again, this is awesome. Check it out. I think you guys have been hanging out with those NASCAR drivers a little too long, huh? Is that where you're getting your... Here it comes, Steve Over. Guys, I was just telling you, go buy a ride from this man. He is up in the sky right now. This is the airplane you could go for a ride in later today. Check it out. He's in his pit. Steve Over. He actually hangars this plane just right down the road in Mosby, Missouri. So totally get hooked up with them. Do some rides. There's a tent, navy blue tent, big red and white flag, biplane ride. Steve is based in Kansas City at the Midwest Snack Around. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a 15-minute warning before the ping pong ball drop. So get yourself staged and ready. In fact, I think I see Mr. Ronald McDonald over here talking to some kiddos. Let's give him a wave. Good deal. The cool thing about Steve, had an interesting conversation with him. We've talked about Brian, who does skydiving, things like that. Okay, Steve has done skydiving, but Steve is a base jumper. Steve is, for lack of better terms, a little crazy on my mind for doing this base jumping stuff, but, you know, for base jumping, the B, it actually stands for a build. Again, ladies and gentlemen, please make way for any emergency vehicles that are en route to the scene out here. We'll keep you posted as we have more information. But right now.
Standing there and
will be up very soon after that. And let's see here. Also, I have to remember, there's this really cool group. It's
You know you got me going now.